The challenge was, of course, that you are very much into the work-based, and then we had the Haaga-Helia people again with the elder students who go just once, even though it's a long period of 5 months, and then we had again me representing vocational, where they go 6 times to do the work-based. But actually, we could agree quite well all together about the steps and what's happening in the different phases. Some of those might mean other things for one school and another, but they are there, kind of as phases, as touch points on the timeline. And then even if this is not so creative as the two earlier, I think we have many similarities here. For example, the efforts that really the student and the school makes much more effort, and we shouldn't compare this way, I learned that. But the student's effort is big in the beginning to find a place to understand what they need and get the job, and then of course to learn. And here we put it,
high effort.
High effort in understanding, finding, learning and reflecting is for the student kind of how the effort is divided. Then again, for the workplace, it's not so much efforts here in the beginning. The students come there and apply, and they just kind of interview and decide do they want or not. But then there's a higher effort in action, So that there's kind of a very concrete, practical action effort. And then again, very much, because we kind of kept the evaluation in here, in the action. And then again, the schools part, like earlier group said, a lot of effort in kind of administrating that we have workplaces and all that, supporting the student, high effort to make it happen, high effort to make it happen, and to maintaining, because here we also have this fact that we call the workplaces and we go on at least the start and the last evaluation, but also in between we call them. And also then the school, of course, like Adu said, we do the reports, we do the grade assessment, the grades, kind of that thing. So we had kind of a effort thing in this how much effort they put in. Understanding, finding, learning, reflecting, in action, and in to make it happen and maintaining it. So that's it. Somebody else add something?
That's it.
Catherine? Yeah. Päivi?
I'm very happy with you.
Yeah.
Okay, what strikes us here for the other groups?
It's beautiful. It's like very, very nice balance.
Beautiful or boring.
Very nice order. We try to make it simple, and it's not so easy as it looks like.
No.
Because we had different situation, different context. So we it took a long way to make this timeline there. We discussed a lot, and then we try to put the effort in the little stones, and that was for us much easier to make this one than to make that one. So
Yes, we could notice you were further. You had a lot of things when we just had the pre,
Yeah.
and so we had the effort. Our effort was here. This was easy after that.
Yeah.
But there, we said this was the Swedish way. First you discuss and discuss and discuss, and then you make it happen.
And
And everybody agrees.
And then you,
It's clear everybody's kind of committed also.
Yeah.
That's actually the Swedish way.
Yes.
They discuss and discuss and discuss, but then everybody
It's okay.
moves.
Yeah. And then you can see we were proud because it is created and designed by the 4 of us.
But what I find beautiful is that you wrote words like finding, I mean the almost slogans. Yeah. So I find that,
Yeah.
you see each
That,
group we have
that
the same
was
task.
our marketing director. So
Yeah, okay.
we had different roles.
It's
I've
striking,
done
no?
some
Each
copying
group
in
has
my
the same
life.
task and look, 3 completely different things.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, we have similarities.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
what
we
are the
have-
big
we have-
similarities
I
we are finding?
And taking into account that we are in grid and we are trying to improve this triangle, where do you think that we should make more focus our effort or make our effort? In which part?
We as a school, or
Yeah,
We
well,
as a group,
Yes,
we
as a
as a
group.
project, because of maybe two different questions.
yeah, two people.
I find weakness here.
Yeah.
And it was the same with us. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I would like actually something like you had in the first group, the loop back, kind of from all of these, the loop back, kind of to use the reflection and use the experience. We
In
kind
each
of
stage.
do it there in the beginning, but maybe mostly I would like the student to loop, not maybe to look back, but to look also forward,
Yeah.
because when we have 6 different times when they go out, I would like to get attached, you know, like I said here earlier when we looked at the other group, that if this was like about sales, this first or this second, actually in our, then they might go to marketing next time. So then I would like them to realize that they actually did already marketing. So kind of to get the bridging over, because it's otherwise it's courses.
It's
I get
like-
the meaning. It's a
like
process.
having a little backpack with
Yeah.
all your experience
Yes.
in it.
But they are like these lumps separate. But then again,
It's kind
yeah,
of
actually now I could make these all together,
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah.
would like more of them, that they would be a long, kind of more tying them together. Of course, the exam kind of ties them together.
Maybe the reflection is going on all the time because you're thinking another group starts here, another group here. So this point is some other groups. This point.
That's true. They
So
they,
at
they
least
melt
with the
together.
school
Yeah.
and workplace, it goes again, and it's
Yeah.
among
Maybe
each
there
other.
is a loop.
Only for student, it's kind of a
that's
one time experience, and then if he or she can go
Yeah.
doing something totally different.
For us in the workplaces, it's actually a loop going like this. But for the student, it's a train going forward.
Is it?
no, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, for us, as I see our students, it is a loop. They go 4 times every year.
Yeah, but you have so special also your system that they are
Yeah.
doing it all the time, so
Yeah,
it becomes a loop.
I see,
Yeah,
I see a loop.
Afterwards,
a
I
loop
had
in it.
like a few months ago, I had like a student who is graduated for a year, and we sent our alumni interview, and they didn't respond. So we called some up, and she said, "Oh, I'm so glad to hear you, and I want to talk about how things are going, and please, can I come to speak to other students how things are going, and what I'm learning now. Now I realize what I was doing in my 3rd year in my portfolio and with my skill set. Now I'm using it. And if I should have known that in my 3rd year, I would have paid more attention to it. I want to tell it to the students that they need to pay attention now, because you won't have any time when you're in. So you see, I think in students' mind the loop goes on, and I think sometimes we miss that. That automatic connection you have.
But then we have to facilitate
Yeah.
it more, Becky?
Yeah.
We have
Among-
to bring the
yeah.
alumni to school
Yeah.
to explain
Yeah.
this to
I
the...
know one teacher did in human
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah.
She brought back a student who had could start up a new chain, a new store, and she had them in, and the students were all excited.
Mhm.
But the problem is with the alumni programs that you try to get them together to meet their old friends and to share experience about how it is afterwards. You actually don't utilize them.
No.
Actually, alumni should only be this, what we are now talking about, that they should come back and talk to the younger. But they get nice seminars where they can meet and drink champagne and brag with their titles or something like that. Instead of really, of course, they also are used to do lessons and tell, but actually alumni should be only that.
Yeah, but with us also, in our school, it's like, I feel that as a viewpoint, our alumni, well, they should organize themselves. It's not important. And then you have other programs who say, no, our alumni are part of, the feedback. We need to But it costs so much energy, and we're so involved in the other things that the post thing, and it's just laying there. It's but it's always like that. You know? Plays the effort. Okay.
Okay.
Good time to break, I guess. I don't know what time. Yes, I'm in my time frame. Great.
Wow.
Okay, we're in our time frame.
We are learning.
About 4 minutes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We'll have a nice lunch, and then we'll work some more.
Okay.